Hello and welcome everybody to another Duskmourn House of Horror draft. I'm Paul Cheon, and today we are still sitting at rank number 1 after having an incredible run with a Boros deck that actually did well. We got a ton of value. It was the best Jolly Balloon Man deck that I've ever drafted. I highly recommend going back and watching that video if you haven't already. Okay, so this video is going to come out day 1 of the World Championship, so let me know, who are you rooting for in Magic World Championship 30? Post in the comment section below. All right, now before we head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to purchase sealed product or singles at the most competitive prices, check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, check out HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want high-quality deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more, go to HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon. Additionally, HeavyPlay is going to have a presence at MagicCon Vegas. So if you're going to be at MagicCon, swing by the booth, say hi, tell them Paul sent you, and they'll give you a 10% discount at the booth as well. All right, let's hop into this and go another trophy. Let's get another trophy. Let's get something nice going here. Mirror Room. I've never played with this card. Is this card good? Create a token that's a copy target creature control, except it's a reflection. Okay. I'm looking at Scorching Dragonfire and Break Down the Door. There's also Midnight Mayhem, but I don't really want to first pick Midnight Mayhem. Yeah, I think it's between Break Down the Door and Scorching Dragonfire, and I'm going to just start with the Dragonfire. It's a safe card. I like green and red. I like to start either red or green. Just an excellent removal spell. Plenty of great signpost uncommons that you absolutely have to kill early. So happy enough with that. If I was Boros, obviously I'd take the Midnight Mayhem, but can't go wrong starting the draft off with a Oh! And then somebody passing me a Twitching Doll. Now my experience with this card is mostly it dies, but if it doesn't, this card is absurd. Gives you all the fixing that you need. Green usually wants to be a bunch of different colors. And then the real question is, at what point do you sacrifice Twitching Doll? 3 or 4 spiders? There's also Growing Dread and Manifest Dread and Ticket Booth as the other options. I guess I would take, I don't know, Growing Dread has the most upside, but anyways, all the cards are kind of medium, and then there's a Twitching Doll. So great way to start here. Love these 2 drops. Now moving into pack number 3, we have Manifest Dread, Drag to the Roots in Final Vengeance. If I want to be red-black, I think Final Vengeance would be ideal. But given that we were past the Twitching Doll, I kind of want to stay green. So then we have the choice between Drag to the Roots and Manifest Dread. And I think I'm just going to take the removal spell. I do like Manifest Dread as a way to get Delirium, but I also just like multicolor decks with access to lots of good removal. We could certainly still just end up in black, green, splashing red for the Dragonfire, but we're not exactly sure where we're going to be. But Drag to the Roots is a perfectly reasonable card to start with and try to do some Delirium stuff. Now in pack 4, this pack is awful. There is a Skullcap Nuisance, Skull Snap Nuisance. You know the issue with Dimir? The Dimir Signpost Uncommons are both pretty mediocre. There's this card in the 2/2 Lifelinker. You compare that to like the Bookworm or Gremlin Tamer, it's just not even close, right? Enduring Tenacity is a rare that doesn't do much. So I think for me, this is a pretty sad Wary Watchdog here, pick 4. But if I'm doing the Delirium thing, you know, it's always going to make my deck. You almost never cut the Wary Watchdog, so I'll take it here. Moving on to pack number 5, we have a couple of decent white cards here in Seize from Slumber and Fear of Abduction. Red seems to be drying up, so I'm looking at the black cards. We have Popular Egotist, Winter's Intervention, and Derelict Addict. And I was actually lower on this, but I'm actually higher on this card now. I don't mind playing this in my deck. The life gain is nice, especially if you play against an aggressive deck. I don't like too many copies of this card, but I don't mind it as a cheap interactive spell to play in my deck. And black definitely seems to be open with a 6-pick Withering Torment, so we might be doing Golgari things once again. It killing enchantments is also really nice, so a couple of decent 2s, good removal, setting ourselves up for a nice little mid-range deck here. And if green dries up and we somehow end up getting a bunch of red cards, there's also the pivot available into going into Rakdos, although I haven't seen a whole lot of red. Like, I need the Signpost Rakdos uncommons. I would need Percussionist, Innocuous Rats. I would need to see cards of that nature to kind of move into that direction. This pack is really bad. The best card in the pack here is a Vanish from Sight. I basically never want to play Baelmerk Leech There's Fanatic of the Harrowing, which I guess can potentially make my deck. I guess there's just no way I want to splash for Vanish from Sight, right? So I'll take this, but I'm not very happy about it. Well, yeah, things seem to be drying up here. There is a Twist Reality. There's a Cultist and a Bashful Beastie. I think I like the Beastie a little more. Just a nice random large creature to ramp into, and then when it dies, it still gives you a little bit of value. And then now we're getting a Watchdog. The problem with this right now is we're not seeing a lot of the really great uncommons, but we haven't seen any. Like, we would have taken them all. We took the Drag to the Roots and the Withering Torment, and we have the Twitching Doll for the splash. So this is where we're at right now. 3, 4, 7 cards I'm reasonably happy with playing, but again, the power level so far of our deck is quite low. I don't think I'm going to play Pyroclasm, so I'll just take the Leech in case I find a need for a 2-drop. I don't think I'm going to play Fear of the Dark ever, but if I'm really looking for Delirium, there's a world where I can play the Bear Trap. Here, there's Fanatic of the Harrowing number 2. Guess I can take that over. There's a green-white land as well. Actually, I'm gonna spec on the white-green land. Ooh, I'm actually happy with Derelict Attic, though. We already have 3 removal spells and a decent curve, and I do like, in black-green decks in particular, I do like having 1 to 2 copies of Derelict Attic as a way to get ahead on cards. All right, moving into pack number 2, we have Nowhere to Run, which seems to be the pick here for us. There's a Chainsaw, which is a great card. You can certainly splash it as well, but no reason to take it when I already have a great on-color card. If I can find some way to sacrifice enchantments, like if I get some Final Vengeances, this card also gets much better. So very, very happy with this pickup. And now we have, ooh, wow, a lot of cards. Beastie Beatdown, Let's Play a Game, Monstrous Emergence, and Final Vengeance here. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret that I haven't really realized until now. We actually have a lot of removal. Let's Play a Game is secretly really good in black-green. It's one of the better uncommons, actually. And this is a card that I was wrong on and that I valued low. There's a chance at tables, but I'm going to take it here, and I want to try it out. Like, black-green is very, very good at getting Delirium, so let's go ahead and take that and move on. Getting some blue-white cards here. There's a Cracked Skull. I guess I just take another Wary Watchdog, but I'm not super happy about it. There's a Cracked Skull, but I do need to take some creatures for my deck. So Wary Watchdog it is. And now we have this pack, which gives us Betrayer's Bargain as a potential splash removal spell. Right? We do have this Scorching Dragonfire, but I can also just take Final Vengeance. And the first Final Vengeance here is looking pretty good. We already have a Nowhere to Run and a Derelict Attic to sacrifice. So I feel like, given that we don't have that much fixing, I do think Betrayer's Bargain is slightly better, but it does force us into push us into the splash a little more. So I'd rather just take the Final Vengeance here, stay on color, and not worry about the splash there so much. Kind of getting cut off here. This pack is awful for us once again. I'll take the Amalgam, but not going to play that most likely. Manifest Dread I'll take. There's a black-white land, which is fine. Kona, I think, is mostly a trap. I don't think it's particularly good. I do like Manifest Dread as just a way to get Delirium. So we have triple Watchdog, Manifest Dread. So getting Delirium should not be too hard here. I don't really care for Cynical Loner, though. I think I will take a Moldering Gym here. It ramps me. It gives me something to do in the late game with my mana. I only have a Bashful Beastie. So I'll take this here and keeps us open for a potential splash. We have a Dragonfire, but if we find a bomb, if the combination of Moldering Gym plus Twitching Doll should help us a lot. Now I can take Moldering Gym number 2 or Flesh Burrower. I think I'm just I just think I'm going to have enough 2s. I have 5 2s already, and Flesh Burrower is just not much better than Flesh Burrower is not much better than Wary Watchdog. Like, I want my 2s to be Manifest Dreads and Wary Watchdog, so this is fine. Here we have Fear of Exposure versus Say Its Name. I'm going to take Say Its Name. Just a really great way to get Delirium. And Monstrous Emergence Table. Look at this pack. This pack is loaded. We'll note, though, now we are very, very heavy on spells. So I don't think Found Footage is going to make it in this deck, most likely. Teddy. There's a Long Neck. I'm probably playing this Long Neck, actually. Just because it's an enchantment creature and it's a 3-drop. All right, I want some nice ways to win the game, but of course this pack has none of that, so I guess we just take Withering Torment. We have so much removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to count Moldering Gym as kind of like a creature. Certainly don't need to splash Dragonfire with all the removal that we have here. So honestly, I just want creatures now, for the most part. There's a Leyline of the Void, Soul Warden. But Wary Watchdog is not the creature I want. There's a black... Oh god, this pack is not good for me. There's a Glimmer Burst. There's a Derelict Addict. There's a Betrayer's Bargain, which I can take. It's another good removal spell. How much removal is too many, though? There's a Valgavott's Lair. Do I really just want to take a Watchdog out of this pack? I don't have that much Manifest here for the Analyst. I actually think I have so much removal, I'd be more interested in splashing Glimmer Burst. I'll just take that. I'm not sure about that one, okay? I am not sure about that one. I mean, gosh. There's a Ghost Vacuum. Do I take that? No, I have Final Vengeance. Nowhere to Run, simply just too good. There's also a Machete. There's also a Machete, but you know what? Let's just take all removal and just see what happens. Okay? Here, there you go. I'll take a Bashful Beastie. It's a win condition. I don't care about the parting. There's a Cultist as well, but I just want something a little bit bigger. There's a Centipede. Do love to see that. There's a Branch Snapper here as well. There's a random Mind Skinner late. There's a Commune with Evil, but I'm not sure that I want to play that one. I mean, it does give me Delirium. I don't really care about the black-red land. I just don't know if I already have a million Say Its names and stuff. I don't know how much of this stuff I need. There's a Winter's Intervention. I don't think I'm splashing Wildfire Wicker Folk. Jeez, how am I winning with this deck? How am I winning with this deck? Goodness. I guess with double Nowhere to Run, I can probably shave on Winter's Interventions. I also don't have any creatures, so maybe Say Its name is not particularly good. I just give me like a Branch Snapper. Yeah, closing the game will be difficult with this list. I think, also I took the Glimmer Burst just because I think there's a chance Derelict Attic will table. And I think I'll play it as well. This is just like, I mean, honestly, this is just like a pure control deck. Kill everything, draw a bunch of cards, and hope for the best. We also have we don't have that much Delirium. All right, there's the Watchdog. I mean, I'm going to play them all. Oh. There you go. Oh, this deck is so underwhelming. Yeah, I'll play the Cultist as well. Is this the deck? There's a Commune with Evil, some Say Its names. I don't really think I need Fear of Lost Teeth. There's a Fanatic of the Harrowing. There's some Winter's Interventions. I'm not playing that combat trick. Is it even worth it to splash Glimmer Burst? I don't know. Maybe I should have taken Derelict Addict. You know, the more I look at this, the more this is probably just not worth it, huh? Alright. I should have taken the Derelict Addict again. You know, that was I kind of spazzed out there and just took that. In which case, probably don't need to play this. Do something like this. I think you can still play 16 lands in this deck. Or I can just cut like Moldering Gym. Maybe I'll just play this as a 4-mana card instead. Shave one of these. One Gym still seems fine. I could also play one Say Its name for Delirium purposes. Or Winter's Intervention. But I think I have enough little creature removal. Double Nowhere to Run, Monstrous Emergence. So... And I think I'd rather have the creatures. And 16 lands with Twitching Doll, Spineseeker Centipede. My curve isn't absurdly high. And I have Moldering Gym as a way to get me lands. And yeah, let's play one Say Its name. Then maybe just cut the Fanatic. This gives us 11 creatures, but this also gives us a better chance of being able to find a land and cheat on lands just a little bit. So let's take a look at our sideboard and just make sure it's not playing a second copy of Say Its Name. I'm okay with that. There's a second copy of Moldering Gym, but we're 2 colors, so it's not really as effective. Granted, we can ramp into Bashful Beastie, but there's only so many Moldering Gyms. If I had more Manifest payoffs, etc., I'd play it. Right now, I'm literally playing it just because it's like a 6-mana 5/5, and I just feel like I need more ways to try to win the game. And we're not playing Winner's Intervention just because I think I have enough interaction. All right, this deck is highly mediocre, no bombs. Let's see how far this deck can go. All right, anyways, before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. It's patreon.com/paulcheon, and I do want to give a special shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all of your support. It means a lot and allows me to continue making this content. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord, which I do think is a really great way to up your limited game, as there's a fantastic community of people there looking to help each other get better at limited. All right, going to keep this. 3 lands, Watchdog, Centipede. Let's play a game. Perfectly fine curve out hand here. Playing against a red-white deck. Ooh, Glimmerlight. Wary Watchdog's biggest nightmare. If it's a land, I don't want it. I'll keep that. I have plenty of ways to kind of survive. So I think the Derelict Addict hopefully will be okay. Vicious Clown, okay. No attack from the opponent. I will play the Centipede and get Swamp, I guess? Sure. Now, they can move the Glimmerlight to the Vicious Clown, which is annoying. What if they play Midnight Mayhem? Oh no, it's a friendly ghost. Okay. Well, whatever this is, I'm going to take it. It's 6 damage? Wow. That is a lot. I guess they're debating whether or not they want to attack with the 1/1 too. I thought our deck had a lot of removal. What happened? I'm actually going to block with the dog here. I'm going to keep my life total high. And it surveils. And I'm looking for removal here. I don't want Manifest Dread. It does. Now, Manifest Dread would have helped me with Delirium, but maybe I keep this because I could have double spelled this turn. I don't know. I will keep Nowhere to Run. Ethereal Armor. Oh gosh. That is a lot of damage. Ay, 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 okay. Now, we do have a decent number of removal spells. We just need to find them. I don't think playing the Bashful Beastie does much. I just need to actually find a way to kill that friendly ghost. So I'm going to play Derelict Addict. Gosh, this is really frustrating. I have double Withering Torment, Final Vengeance. Is that it? I thought maybe I had more. Five, 6, 7 damage. Okay. Alright, Watchdog. Find me something good. Drag to the Roots. That is good. That is absolutely good. Now let me think. This puts an enchantment in the yard. Or sorry, I don't have Delirium though. That's the problem. I mean, we do have double removal spell here. It'd be funny if they had the Hexproof card too. Almost feels like they do. Right, great. I will take it. Turn inside out. I'm gonna kill that in response. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They have another... Oh, they didn't cast it? Whoa. Oh, they can give it indestructible. Oh, monstrous emergence. Hello. Hello. Now this is exiled. I want to kill the Ragged Playmate, but they can save it. There's not much I can do about that, right? And then we can play Bashful Beastie. Alright, we have somehow stabilized to some degree. But we're at 5 life, so... Carefully managing our resources. Would like to find a way to put a land in my graveyard. That is a Vicious Clown. And then a Glimmerlight. And then what, a creature? I mean, I'll block with the Beastie. Absolutely. Holy cow. Dollmaker's Shop? Oh my goodness. I'm blocking here. I'm going to let this live. I'm going to hope to hit Delirium off of this. And then I'm going to play Let's Play a game. Alright, so we're at 4. Alright, we need a land in the yard. Okay, perfect. We now are at Delirium. And we have that. We have this. I suppose we just cast this card. Alright. Not that that matters. Because we're attacking with 2 creatures. Alright, well. This is about as good of a spot as we could hope for. They're at 12 life, and they scooped! Oh my gosh, what a game. We had to dig, we had to chump, we had to surveil, we had to fight and claw our way at finding a way to live in that game, so that one feels good. Let's see how far this very medium Golgari deck can take us. Great starting hand here, though. 3 lands, nowhere to run, say its name, Wary Watchdog, Centipede. So good answers to some early aggression here. It's like red-green, Irreverent Gremlin. I'm just gonna kill that right away. Just like no reason to mess around here. Gremlin is great, I'm gonna want to deal with it. It helps them get Delirium as well, in the red-green. Spineseeker Centipede, sure. We will also play... I see your Centipede, and I raise you my Centipede. Let's go get Swamp. See, the problem is, look, we're both just like normal start, right? And then the issue is, you know, they play some awesome uncommon, and what do I play? That's the issue. I don't think I need to run out Say Its Name just yet. I'm just going to go Watchdog because it's a pretty big blocker on this board. I'll keep the Beastie. Seems pretty good in this matchup. And then I'll wait on the Say Its Name to try to get a Beastie back maybe. Definitely looking to use Nowhere to Run here. Monstrous Emergence on hand that feeds. Okay. Oh, does that put... No, it doesn't. Okay. Yep. I mean, I assume they're going to play hand that feeds here. Or maybe they just kill my Centipede. Alright, let's just kill the Gremlin. No hand smoothing for you. I'm happy to trade if they attack. Hand that feeds does get kind of annoying. What can you do for 1 red? Nothing. Trial of Agony? No, that's nothing. Alright. So our only line. They need an instant, I believe, in their graveyard. So if they go like Impossible Inferno. That's kind of annoying. That turns this on. I might have to do some double blocks just to not get super run over. So far, fair magic. We're playing creatures. Nothing too absurd just yet. And my hand is not bad against that. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I am absolutely okay with that. They have Mega Delirium. Oh, I am not okay with that. See? See what I said? You know, before earlier I was like, hey, we're playing a fair game of Magic. Right? And then they have to go ahead and just play an Omnivorous Flytrap. What the hell? Man, I need to get a sorcery in my graveyard, but I need to kill that Flytrap. I'm gonna kill it now before they can, like, Horrid Vigor me or something. And I guess we can't really attack. That was a good draw. Keeps us alive. And they used One Say Its Name already. Oh, this is not great. I feel like I need to do some kind of blocking here. I don't know what this card is. I might have lost an extra creature for no reason. Yeah, I did. Alright. It's unfortunate. Come on. I feel like I need to kill hand that feeds. And I'll take 5. I hope they're out of gas, but it doesn't seem like they are. Oh, they are. They are out of gas. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that double block. Maybe I should have just single block with the wolf, with the dog, and then just force them to flip it up. Because there's a pretty decent chance they can just miss. So maybe I just lost a 2-2 for no reason. So that could end up actually costing me. Alright, Glassworks on the Beastie. So now I have to double block their Beastie. Which is not great. I mean, alternatively, I can just block this and attack them. Last Beastie standing wins. Yeah, so that double block really cost me a lot. Oh, that's really good. What was that? It was a Beastie, alright. So now we gotta, you know, they have a Shattered Yard and I have a Beastie. If they draw a creature, it's tough though. But if not, then, you know, I mean, this is close. Very close. Okay, I drew a long neck. It's a blocker. And an attacker. What you got? Manifest Dread. Okay. One card left. It could be a fight spell or a bite spell or something like that. That Final Vengeance was clutch. We've drawn 6 lands and all spells, so we've been drawing very well. Although, so has our opponent. I'm at 5 life. I need to try to close this game out quickly. But I'm gonna attack with the Beastie. 7. Pass. I can block with the long neck. If they kill it, I still gain some life. It looks like a removal spell on the Beastie. I hope it's not Betrayer's Bargain. Haven't hit Moldering Gym yet. I think this is this our 3rd Beastie? No, we have another Beastie in our deck. Very, very close game. Monstrous Emergence. Okay. Really, really close. Do they want to attack me? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. I think they're out of action. Okay, we're at 3. We need something. Come on! Oh, yes! Okay. I mean, this is certainly going to work. There's just no way. There's just no way! I mean, they would have cast that anyways. Break down the door. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that was a good hit, though. I mean, this still works, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. They had Impossible Inferno there too, along with the removal spell. Didn't use it right away though. And they hit break down the door. Oh my gosh, okay. Do I have a pump spell? The problem is Let's Play a Game is in my graveyard. Yeah, that 1/2/2 is just gonna cost me, oh well. I mean, they have, look, here's the thing. They have a solid deck. We have a solid deck. But not, well, actually we don't even have a solid deck. But they have a solid deck and it's just like we have a deck. We're trying our best. Yep. They're at 7. Okay, I gotta think about this. Because if I bin the cultist, I hit them down to 5, and then I play the cultist. If I manifest the cultist, I hit them down to 3, but I don't have a follow-up play. I go to 2 this turn. I think I want to hit them down to 3 here. I can get it for 2 more points of damage. What's the other line? I manifest the land, and I hit them for down to 5, and then I have 2 attackers. Let's do this. I don't know about. I don't know what's better. I really don't. Given that we drew a land, the other play might have been better. Well, the thing is, this puts them on a 2-turn clock. But if they miss, we win. If they have no creatures, we win. No creatures! No! Alright, I need a removal spell. I need a removal spell. Come on, deck! Come on! Ah! The thing is, if I did it the other way, they would be at 5. And then I'd return to Cultist, and it still would not be lethal. What can I manifest? We'll find out. That's insane. Oh. Shattered Yard got us. Ah! Blocking with the 2/2. It's just little things like that. I mean, you can't stay rank 1 if you play loose. And we made a small misstep, and that cost us. Okay, round 3. God, I'm so mad about that block. So it was the block of a coward. Alright, let's keep this going, though. On the play here, lands and spells. I'll take it. 2 swamps, forest, 2 drops, 3 drops. I'm going to hold off on Say Its Name on turn 2. I'm just going to keep up Nowhere to Run. Yep. Use that to kill the Analyst and then ramp. Actually, no. Well, depends on what I draw here. I think I'm just going to go Cultist. Just puts enough pressure on them. It puts like some amount of pressure on them. Now do I run this out? No, I'm just gonna Moldering Gym. I think playing a Watchdog doesn't matter much because they play the Inspector. So, I feel like they're gonna play something to turn this into a 3/4. Oh, or not. Looks like a Monstrous Emergence, maybe? Sure. A Branch Snapper, okay. It's a Bashful Beastie. Not bad. I think Weight Room's probably better. Obviously, if they bounce this, it's really unfortunate. So I will manifest Withering Torment in case they bounce it. This is better because if I draw land number 7, I can go Watchdog plus Beastie. Unable to Scream doesn't matter too much. They could have another Monstrous Emergence, obviously. Okay, they do. Sure. Alright. And then Moldering Gym, and then that gets the pump. And then they get to play the 7-6. Okay. A lot of good stuff on that side of the battlefield. Let's play a game. I want Delirium. Sorcery gets me Delirium. But then I don't get to play Watchdog. What does it do, though? I mean, I mostly just want them to discard 2 cards, right? But the thing is, they're still going to make a 3-4 next turn. Okay. Let's get the Centipede back. And is this sorcery speed? Okay. Sure. I mean, they're out of action at least. They still get to hit me for a fair amount here, but getting, you know, we get the 2 life back here, which is nice. And then we get to still... No, they get to hit us for 3, which is big for them. I would love to draw a land so I can go Beastie plus Watchdog. Like, I feel like playing Beastie is very, very nice here. So let's do that. Beastie plus Watchdog. Surveil. Land into the graveyard. So we have a slight edge when it comes to resources here. They bin the land, so hopefully this is just a 5-5. Oblivious Bookworm, huh? That is a very good card. Obviously, they're not going to loot there. They're at 13. I feel like I need to be the aggressor here. So let's attack. The thing is, they would have flipped over that card because of the Bookworm if it was anything relevant. I have 7 mana available. This is a 4-1 which currently attacks through everything that they have, so I might want to do that. And the Surveil seems nice too. So yeah, let's just do both of those. I don't need to play the Spineseeker Centipede. I would love Drag to the Roots. Alright, whiff. If they whiff for 1 turn, it's amazing for us. I'm just going to kill the Inspector. Then we just attack. Oh, we should have Spineseeker Centipeded first. Yeah. I doubt they're going to go to 3, but maybe they want to. I don't know. I should have Centipeded first so I can get the value off the Surveil here. Although I guess if they're going to block anything, it's the Cultist. Yeah. Okay. They're at 7, and we have super lethal. Even if they draw a creature, we just attack with everything. So they need to find 2 things to play here. Because if they block my 3/3, they still take 8. Oh, that's a Meat Locker. Looks like Meat Locker plus another play. Wait, why didn't they make a 3/3? Doesn't this just kill them? Did they misclick? They must have misclicked. This has to be a misclick. Yeah, okay. Oh, another Analyst? Their deck is awesome. Yeah, they 1000% meant to make a 3/3 and they misclicked. All right, we are still rank 1, 2-1. Should possibly be 3-0, but I make plenty of mistakes. Proof that you can make plenty of mistakes and still be rank 1. You can be just like me. All right, on the play here. Hey, you know, if anything, our draws are never super powerful because our deck isn't super powerful, but it's consistent, right? It's like we got a 2-drop, we got a 3-drop, and then we have a removal spell, and then we try to grind them out with Bashful Beasties. We got a game plan. We don't have Brood Spinner, we don't have Swarm Weaver. Like anytime somebody's Golgari, you're like, uh-oh. They're gonna play some Brood Spinners, aren't they? Nope. What I'm gonna play is some Wary Watchdogs and hope you die to the Watchdogs. Do I want to keep a land on top? Nah. attack. If they counter this, I mean, okay. Hey, look. 2-drop, 3-drop. They went Land Cycler on the draw. If we just kill their 3-drop, it's pretty good. Depends on what the 3-drop. If the 3-drop's pretty bad, maybe it's still better to just offer the trade and then just cast Moldering Gym, right? Yeah. All right. Different game plan here. We're going to try to go a little bit longer. I'm just going to go get my Swamp. Attack with both. They're going to block the Cultist. But this sets us up for future turns, right? Because now we have Beastie as an option. We can wait room. Just a lot of different options here. Cautious Survivor, sure. And given that, I think we just go Beastie and pass. Alright, looks like our opponent also playing some fair magic. Some Megalodons and long necks. We'll see though. We're getting... yeah. Okay. That's cool. Well, you know what? They have one card. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Alright, Kaito didn't do anything. That's good. Surveil? Yeah, I like that. I think this card too is not a bad effect right now. Oof. There's the Megalodon. I'm not going to cast it this turn. I think I'm just going to make a 5/5 this turn. Let's look at our graveyard. I think just putting an enchantment in the graveyard is good enough. Yeah. So that gives us Delirium. No, they're gonna double spell. Wait, they're gonna play everything? Oh, man. All right, maybe. See, this is how big is this card? 5/5/7 power. I guess I just need to go like super wide. I'm just going to play it still. Let's just get that last card out of your hand, whatever it might be. I did not expect them to play like 3 spells this turn. Jesus Christ. It was literally just a drain 3. How terrible is that? Oh well. Ah, that's on me. That is on me. Just no good attacks. We just need to find a removal spell for the Megalodon. They can't really attack me either though, so it's kind of a stalemate. Oh, I already used that ability. It's removal spell waiting room now. Just gotta kill Megalodon. Okay, my opponent also going into the weight room. Yeah, this is just 2 medium decks going at it. Now, they did play Kaito, so that's already better than everything that we can offer. Do I have flying? Like, I just have no way to break stalls. Other than just my removal spells, right? Ugh, this is gross. Like, was I just supposed to hold Let's Play a game? For I don't know what? And like, even these like Death Touch creatures are really annoying. Are they really good? I mean, they don't have a good attack, so... Alright, well, we are thinning out our deck. We're just both top decking and trying our best. Oh, Derelict Attic would not be bad. I can just start jamming with my Watchdogs. Glimmer Burst. Ugh. Where's the one I splashed for? Fear of Falling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Manifest Dread? I guess? That Final Vengeance would have been so good. I think I can potentially blow them out here if they have nothing, by the way. Right? Because my face down card? Come on, work! Work! Let's go! Free Fear of Falling! It was hiding the whole time! Yes! That is a pretty devastating blow, I will say, for them. It's a nowhere to run. The problem is it just doesn't really change anything. Like, I just don't have great attacks. I can hold it for now. It's a Cryptid Inspector, okay. I might, you know, it's not crazy to consider the fact that decking might be how we get our opponent. So I need to be careful if I draw any, like, Manifest. Obviously, I say that and then I draw Commune with Evil. I think I have to cast it, though. I have a lot of removal in my deck, so. Why does it have to be so many of the removal spells, though? Golly. Golly. Oh, man. Just try my best to force through whatever damage I can. Let's see what they do. God, all of our removal there. But at the same time, I didn't want to leave my Grasping Longnecks vulnerable to the Flesh Burrowers. that's such a dangerous game. Oh my gosh. I have how many cards left? 6? I guess I don't want it. I gotta kill this 5/5. Alright. Why didn't they flip it up? They have a Cryptid Inspector. It would have been a 3/4. That's one of the lands. Okay. Sure. That's unfortunate. Yep. Alright, there are 4. Manifest Dread. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I guess it's Bashful Beastie. Sure. They need to miss. Nothing this turn. Nothing this turn and we're okay. I don't want them to draw a card. Alright, let's hope they miss. If they kill my Beastie, I'm dead. That doesn't do it unless they flip it up. That doesn't do it unless they flip it up. Okay. I have 2 cards left. The last card is Derelict Addict. They couldn't have drawn anything else, really. Attack. They have to block Beastie. I have 1 card left in my deck. Holy cow. No way! No way you have another spell. Okay, okay. They're at 1. Here we go. Just don't kill my Beastie. You're blue-green. It's really hard to do so. If they just play 1 creature, we still win. We have 1 card left in our deck. Oh my gosh, what a close game. Please! Okay, that's a land. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. I did have fun that match. What a close one. Man. Oh. This deck is just giving me just the biggest headaches. Like, imagine trying to get a trophy where your win condition is Bashful Beastie. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, God. It's painful. Alright. Oh, I forgot I had Twitching Doll. That's actually a legitimately good card in my deck. Right? That is a route to victory. You play this turn 2 and then make like 4 spiders. Alright, opponent on the play. We're certainly keeping this. We have Twitching Doll and Wary Watchdog with 2 forests on the draw. Drew a Swamp here, so have all the colors that we need. Hand that feeds turn 2 from the opponent. I will certainly run out Twitching Doll and hope for the best. This is the awkward part. Like, this format has so much good removal. It's just like, whenever you play a good Signpost card turn 2 or a rare, it's just like, you just kind of assume it's gonna die. Oh gosh, that's awful. Unnerving Grasp. Okay. Well, now I kind of want to block. So I think I have to just play the Wary Watchdog here and wait on the Twitching Doll. I'll keep that. I have 4 lands already. Next turn I can go Twitching Doll, Nowhere to Run, which is quite nice. I have lost to a good blue-red tempo deck before. I hope it doesn't happen again. Maybe I bin this Beastie. I don't know. It's just like I have the Weight Room. I have the Moldering Gym and the Twitching Doll to get us the land. And then I do feel like the Beastie is going to be pretty important here. Just going to block the hand that feeds. Tunnel Surveyor, okay. I'm killing the face down card right now. Okay, it was a nothing. They missed out on a land drop here. They could kill the Twitching Doll. They did. How close am I to Delirium? I'm not. Alright, land off the top would obviously be great. Okay, Beastie time. Let's hope they don't have a way to bounce this or unable to scream or anything like that. If I draw a land, I'm definitely just casting Weight Room next turn. That's great. That is good for us. Definitely. They're digging for lands. They're digging for lands. If they had a removal spell for the Beastie, they might have run it out. I don't know. Which makes me feel a little bit better about like the way they drew a land. Okay. And they have Meat Locker. I see. Okay. So they're really trying to tempo me out here. Thought they would have just made a 3/3. Alright, let's go... hold on. Let's go Moldering Gym into Watchdog. Final Vengeance I will absolutely keep. We have Nowhere to Run to throw away. The room deck, the important thing with the room deck is just like take every cheap thing you see. Because in the late game, you will always have things to do, right? So. Wow, they didn't want to add to the board and they chose to draw cards. That's a little bit shocking. Well, I guess if there's a time to do it, it's right now, so fair enough. Alright, so we can follow things up with a bunch of removal spells. We have Final Vengeance, which puts the 4th type in our graveyard, which then makes Drag to the Roots cheaper. We have 2 5-power attackers, so that's a 2-turn clock, technically speaking. And we can kill a bunch of stuff, so... I can even cast a Derelict. I mean, obviously a lot of it just depends on what their follow-up here is. Their hand is not going to be... Their hand is not going to lack action. What the hell? They have another Glassworks, I guess? Sure. I guess that changes the clock. Oh my gosh, are you serious? What a turn from the opponent. They went Betrayer's Bargain to exile the Beastie, which is really bad for us. Okay, we need to find some more action. We found the Beastie. And we have a Drag to the Roots, which I would like to use. Curious what they do here. Do they just want to tick me down with the Shattered Yard, or do they just want to make a 3-3? 3-3? They have Get Out mana? Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. I mean, this is, like, definitely Get Out. So we have a lot to fight through here. Yep. Yeah, that's Tunnel Surveyor. The Shatter Yards that are work's going to be kind of annoying. No, but I do have Commune with Evil to gain me some life, which is nice. But they're killing everything, which is a really big problem here. The Smoky Lounge. Oh, wow. The Misty Salon's going to be huge. But I guess I'll just let them use the mana on it. That's a Withering Torment. Let's cast Commune with Evil. How many cards left? 18? Do I want Withering Torment, or do I need to get a threat? The problem is there's like no good threat here other than the Bashful Beastie. But I need to close out the game somehow. So I guess that's our only hope. Unless I want to just go Centipede here. Which, no, it's got to be Beastie. I mean, I guess I could have just killed the Smoky Lounge. They're just like straight blue-red control. Oh well. That's what we got. Might be a tough matchup for us. I mean, we have a lot of 2-for-1s and stuff, but... like, you can draw some lands, maybe? Glimmerlight. Okay, we can handle Glimmerlight. We're at 8 life. Go down to 7. 3, we have 8 mana available. 9 cards left. Is that a Beastie? A Beastie Boy? What the hell? Okay, I'll pay. Okay, they kept the card on top. Oh, man! Actually, Let's Play a Game's not even that good here, is it? Okay, it's kind of a they kept the card on top too. So now I take 2 damage a turn, and we're just racing. They must have drawn another creature of some kind here, or spell or whatever. Do I just want to gain the life right now? I just feel like they're gonna play a creature. Now let's just go to 9, whatever. Yep. Yep. Something big! That's not something big, deck! I need you to pull through for me. I need ya. Oh, man. The thing is with the double Shattered Yard, that puts me to 5, and this starts flinging rooms as well. They can fling this, and they can fling this. By the way, this is why the room deck is bad. I feel like they got like all the rooms that they needed, and they're gonna beat me, but it just still feels kind of underwhelming. Like, this is your Signpost uncommon? I'm at 5. Fear of Falling, uh-oh. Okay, we need a removal spell. I mean, we're just gonna die here. Like, I don't even, yeah, I couldn't think of something that would get us out of this. Alright, well, hopefully we're still rank 1. Oh my gosh. God. Your heart always beats. It's just like, are we still rank 1? Are we still rank 1? 3 and 2. Alright, on the play. Got a bunch of removal spells. Long Neck, Moldering Gym, sure. I have a question for all of you. If you were rank 1, and you had my deck, would you mulligan the draft? As in, would you just drop? Or would you just keep fighting? Because obviously I kept fighting. Just curious what all of you would have done. I'm going to do this because they have Scorching Dragonfire mana, and this allows us to still double spell next turn. I think getting a land into the graveyard is more important here. Yeah, so they have a removal spell here, most likely. Dragonfire on the Long Neck makes sense. We do get to make the 5/5 here. Just mono red, is that what we're doing? They could have Betrayer's Bargain, I guess. Please don't have Betrayer's Bargain, okay. Maybe they just have a bunch of white spells. Alright, there's a green spell. Grasping Long Neck, okay. Alright, Bashful Beastie was a fantastic draw. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I don't even know what I was thinking. I could have just got... No! Yeah, after they blocked, I made a mistake. That was so bad. I missed the point of damage. Paul! Paul. I just missed the point of damage for literally no reason. That was a dissection tools? Holy cow. So they should be at 9. They have good cards, but their draw has been pretty bad, but they have good cards. Under the Skin, that's also a very good card. Oh, they get back Dissection Tools. They might actually have to get back Grasping Longneck, to be honest. Like, we had about as solid of a draw here as we could hope for. That was a really good play, though, because this allows them to double spell this turn. They got back Island. Oh. Oblivious Bookworm. So they should be at 4. Let's just hope they can't answer 2 things. They have 8 mana. They have Altanak mana. That's not good enough. That is good enough. Wow. Oh, that was a good top deck. What's funny... Oh, no, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. All right. We got 5 wins. We got 5 wins with this, which is honestly... Wait, is this 5 wins or 3 wins? No, we have 4 wins with this, I think. Which is honestly, with this deck, like, I am happy with 4 wins. So, the fact that we have 4 wins already, I consider that, with the pool that we have, I consider that close to a trophy, given the draft. So, anything else? Gravy. All right, that was a fast pairing, so it's going to be against a Mythic opponent. The longer you wait, the lower the rank, just because that's how the matchmaking works. We are on the play, and yep, another hand of commons. 2 forests, 2 swamps, 2 wary watchdogs, and a bashful beastie. Gonna go wary watchdog turn 2 and 3. Cycle away any of the baddies and keep all the goodies. All right, look at this, 2 pair. The wary watchdog beastie show. I will keep Derelict Addict. That lets me find more watchdogs and more beasties. Heck yes. How can I say no? How can I say no? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright, they actually have, like, actually good things happening over there. I don't want that. I think I want to keep just putting creatures in play. I'm going to play the Watchdog. Hopefully I can find a land now. I don't want that. I actually legitimately want to draw a land next turn. Or a removal spell, or whatever. Anything. I don't have the time to cast Commune with Evil with what they have. Like, if they play a land... Okay, Slimy Aquarium, sure. Looks like they don't have a land here. Alright, we did find a land, which is great, because that allows us to cast the Beastie. And then that gives us a nice attacker. And we know what we're doing for the next 2 turns. I'm just gonna say. You and I, we all know what we're gonna do for the next... Just Beastie, Beastie, Beastie. Alright, they're blue-white. Sure. Beastie. Beastie boy. Another one. Another one. My hand just kind of plays itself here. I don't think they have time to just do the bottomless pool. Ugh. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, and they're drawing the card. They actually can do it because they drew the Shelter by Ghost. That is horrific. Alright. Alright. Let's attack. I get to Surveil here and try to find a removal spell for the Sheltered by Ghosts. So I get to dig 1 card deeper here by attacking first. Putting that on the bottom. But then now we have an interesting choice. They're at 9 life. I can Attic and hope to find something, or play the Beastie. If I play the Attic, what removal spells can I draw? I have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, 3. Withering Torment will not get it done. This turn at least. Oh, well, I can actually just kill the Shelter by Ghosts. Right? There's also Drag to the Roots, which I can cast. Alright, you know what? I'm in. Also, I can just find other creatures to play, right? Monstrous Emergence! That certainly gets it done. Wow, good find. I'd like my Beastie Boy back. Thank you very much. Look, they have 4 cards in hand. Blue-white has lots of bounce and exile removal. It's not like we're out of the woods at all. But again, playing my hand. You know what would be amazing? The Delirium spell. -1, -1. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Fear of Isolation. God, their deck is actually good. That's the thing. I mean, what can I do? I'm a simple man. All I can do is just Beastie people out. And this was a really great follow-up. Like, look at this. Like, how... I mean, they even get away with playing Unwanted Remake, which is wildly unplayable. Oh! But they didn't have Locker Room, so that's good. There's the spell. There is the spell, sadly. Maybe they bounce it. Land was not good there for me. I needed like one more thing to kind of push it. I mean, granted, we found a Monstrous Emergence, which was nice. They can Locker Room me here. Oh, man. This is a deck I'm just like, I hope you have nothing and I hope I get lucky. I feel like we've been in that situation a lot here. Yeah, you know, I actually don't want this right now. I want something else. Just because I have another Beastie in my hand. Holy cow, really? What is in your hand? I'll take it. Sure. Come on. Don't top deck something! Don't top deck something! Come on! Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. The way I look at it is I have this long neck. I'll trade with Fear of Isolation. And then I will... Yeah, okay. You know, it is what it is. Now I can get back to Cultist, but they're drawing 2 cards here. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why Curiosity is one of the best rares in the set. The little deck that tried its best. You know what I mean? We tried our best, but our opponent had a totally fine blue-white deck, and that is going to get it done here for them, sadly. I did not, to be fair, I did not expect to get very far with this deck. And like I said, a 4-win, a 4-3 is perfectly serviceable here with what we have. You get to draw 3 cards here. Yeah, this is... I mean, sometimes you just have, like, a really bad draft. I don't know. I could have probably I could have maybe tried to be a little more aggressive with splashing. Maybe Impossible Inferno on the splash. That is just a very good card to splash in blue-white. Or sorry, in black-green. But let's hope this doesn't get us to 2. That would be sad. That's a final vengeance, and we hit them with a good game. And they got us. All right, here, moment of truth. Oh. Okay. Okay, still rank 1. Still rank 1, but that was not, you know, the best run here, sadly, for us. So what happened? Well, honestly, it's just... we saw a lot of removal, right? We saw a lot of removal. Black felt pretty open. Green certainly maybe a little bit contested. We got the Twitching Doll passed to us. We could have definitely used just better ways to close out games. We had the Beasties, but obviously that's just whatever. And that was enough to get it done against 4 of the decks. So like I said, still happy enough about that. Could have taken another Derelict deck, but no, if you play against an aggressive deck, having too many of these is still not great. But it was fine at letting us grind. We had a lot of removal, and honestly, the Beasties did get it done for us in a lot of different games. But this was just a very, very underpowered deck in general. It's really hard to have a good black-green deck without the uncommons, right? Just full stop. So I feel like maybe this is just not something that I should be looking to be. Unless I get some Brood Spinners. That's like the main reason to be in black-green. I took that Let's Play a game. It was actually just okay. I think there are instances where it would have been awesome, but it was just fine. So maybe I just don't need to take this 3rd pick or whatever and wait for it to wheel, just because there are instances like, yeah, 4-mana Mind Rot's fine. I think the fact that you can drain them and make them discard is decent. But like the -1/-1 doesn't necessarily come up all the time either. So maybe it's doing well, but maybe I should not be taking it as highly. But anyways, 4-3 with this deck. That's honestly one more win that I expected with this deck. And so I'm happy enough. We had some pretty close games on the winning and losing side as well. So it is what it is. Hopefully we can turn things around with color combinations that I'm more comfortable with, that I'm happier playing. Blue-green, red-green, blue-white. Even red-white, red-black, those are the ones. Black-green, it's okay, but usually you end up in black-green because you have Brood Spinners and Swarm Weavers. But it's okay. It's one draft. We can bounce back in tomorrow's draft and hopefully continue building our lead on our journey to stay at rank 1. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out tcgplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. You want to pick up that booster box for a home draft. You want to pick up some singles for your next F&M or to round out your commander deck. Check out tcgplayer.com. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before you do. Finally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. They've got great deck boxes, play mats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and more. They're going to be at MagicCon as well, so make sure you say hi. heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.